Hey guys, what's going on? Just came back from Picton. It was the last event of the year. Racing season is it's coming to an end here quick. It's already October. Can't believe that. Didn't get as much as I wanted done at Picton. I only did one pass, like I said, and then I strapped the Regal onto the dyno. So I'll do the quick little video here of my first pass. Took it pretty easy off at the line. And then I think my dad, he just couldn't really keep up to the car with the video camera. Probably zoomed in too much, but here's a video.
Next up, we got a beautiful.
And then here's a video of the dyno. So as you can tell at the end of the video there, my supercharger pulley broke off. It sheared the bolts right off. So yeah, I already went through everything. I drilled out the broken bolts. Able to just use the drill bit and drill it from behind. It was enough to make sure you have a sharp drill bit. This is a brand new drill bit, so it was enough to grab it and start spinning it out. So as you can tell, it's halfway out, and it's coming. I kind of had to figure out a way for this not to happen again, which I should have done from the beginning. I remember when I bought the supercharger off of Ronnie, he gave me this little adapter piece that slides into your dampener and then your supercharger pulley. I remember it was too small and I just left it. I just threw the 3 bolts in it and it was good for a year and a half till I obviously put a cog setup on it and a smaller pulley. And I didn't like that, so I'm assuming the whole run on the dyno, it was just stretching the bolts, and then it snapped off when I threw it in neutral, so I'm assuming just all that stress, and then I put it in neutral, it kind of maybe put a kind of a back load, I guess you can say, and it just finally sheared it off, and that's why it pretty much just fell straight down. It didn't fling around or bust anything off, so I'm very fortunate with that. I kind of talked with Ronnie. I got him to do some fancy work on his lathe. It So yeah, all the credit goes to Ronnie with this adapter that he made for the pulley, just because I wasn't really sure on how we were going to do it, just because the inside diameter of the dampener was pretty much the exact same size as the inside diameter of the pulley, so it would just slide out. So he came up with this fancy idea. This is the adapter that Ronnie made quick. He just machined the back side of the pulley down in order to fit this piece of aluminum in, and then he machined it down further so this piece slides into the dampener. And then even with this piece in, I can still get a socket on the dampener bolt in case I need to turn the car over, which is kick-ass. So big thanks to Ronnie for this. I don't think this is ever going to break off again. I'm pretty confident with that. So yeah, the car made 612 horsepower to the wheel, and then it made 521 foot-pounds of torque. I think I calculated it through the drivetrain loss, and it was just, the motor's making just over 700. I think it was like 705 horsepower or something like that. So right around where I thought. I was looking at my data logs after the pull, and once again my injectors being maxed out, that my air-fuel ratio wasn't what the car was demanding. The car was demanding 10.5. I think it was like high 13s, which is pretty scary, but it stays together. The car's pretty good for how many times I've ran it lean, just because of little screw-ups, but yeah, can't complain. I was going to do a second pull, just add a couple more degrees, maybe go to add 2 more degrees in it, but obviously I couldn't because I snapped the pulley off. But I was fortunate enough I could just fired it back up. The car kind of ran like shit anyways, but I managed to back it off the dyno and drive it to my trailer and load it up, so at least I didn't have to push it. I believe Friday we're going to the track. I'm going to try my best to get this thing into the 9s. We'll see how it goes. If it's just the car doesn't want to do it, it's only running 1030s or something, then I'm just going to call it. I don't know what else I can do before I lean the car out retardedly and end up buying new pistons and stuff for it, which I don't want to do. So we'll see how Friday goes. Hopefully the car likes the cold air and it hooks and books. Fingers crossed. So yeah, just another quick update for you guys. Just gonna go over the car, check, make sure everything's tight this time before we go to the track here Friday, and just hope for the best. Well, hopefully the car gets into the 9s. If it doesn't, I'm happy. I've had an awesome year, so I'm ready to strip this thing down, start working on it in the garage again. So that's half the fun, driving it and building it. So looking forward to it. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.